Wrighster or Wrong, presented by unafraidshow.com. There's an article up on Unafraid Show about Patriots owner Robert Kraft. He just got charged following a prostitution investigation in Florida. So it was a long investigation at this place called Orchards of Asia Day Spa in Jupiter, Florida. And during the investigation window, he got caught 2 times on tape committing sex acts and paying for them. So now here's the part. Am I Wrighster or am I wrong? There is a big difference between prostitution and sex trafficking. Prostitution, you got to deal with your wife, your family, and you got to deal with God on that one, because these are 2 consenting adults who are exchanging money for sex acts. Then the other one is sex trafficking. It involves the same thing, except for they're not necessarily consenting, because these women and sometimes children and young boys and girls and women are being forced into sex slavery. So these women at this massage place are being forced to work no days off, 7 days a week, up to 1,500 men per year. Very low hygiene, sanitary situations. And that's what we have to be aware about, is the sex trafficking. So supposedly, according to the Polaris Project, 25 million people around the world are involved or affected by this multi-billion-dollar industry. Over 3,200 cases between 2007 and 2016. And there's so many different types of human trafficking. And then supposedly there are at least 7,000 storefronts like this in the United States. The first time that I heard about this was when I was playing in the UFL in Vegas. We were coming back from a game super late at night, and I overheard one of the linemen talking about, I got to get to a massage place tonight. I looked back, I was like, bro, what are you talking about? It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. How are you going to get a massage? I'm thinking normal, because I've had a bunch of massages as a professional athlete, getting your muscles right, all that. So I'm like, dude, it's too late for that. You got to try tomorrow. He's like, no, I'm talking about the rub and tug places. I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. He said, you haven't seen the open lights at like 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night when everything else is closed? I was like, no, I'm not looking for that sort of thing. I have no clue. And after he pointed it out to me, I've seen so many of these things in Vegas, in California, seen them all over the place. I was like, wow, like how was this hiding in plain sight? And so the question is going to be, did Robert Kraft know? I doubt that he knew that these women were being sex trafficked. I mean, like, I don't think that you walk in and ask on the way in. But here is the thing. When it comes to sex trafficking, we have to be aware of where these people are, what they're doing. And so on some level, whether you know or not, you are responsible because you don't care. So that's the difference, is that we have to start caring about people when we're not affected. I know prostitution is the oldest profession. People, they want the sex when they want the sex. But when it comes to exploiting people, there is a big difference. And that's why I say, if you're going to go hire a Heidi Fleiss hooker, pay her all this money, she's a consenting adult, you got to deal with God on that one. I'm not trying to waste jail space and jail time on you with that. But when it comes to sex trafficking, we have to pay attention to this, because it could be my daughter, your daughter. I mean, look at Surviving R. Kelly. That's sex trafficking sort of in and of its own way. Like, we can't allow these things to happen and go on. So Kraft is facing 2 potential charges, which could land him in jail for up to 60 days and a $500 fine. And if somebody has prior convictions, you could get 12 months imprisonment and fines up to $1,000. So am I Wrighster or am I wrong?